In these high-tech times, there are still plenty of people who make things the old-fashioned way with their hands.
Today we spent some time with a San Carlos man who used to be the resident wood carver at the old Tucson movie studios. In tonight's life story is a man with some remarkable things to show with no place to show them. The wooden figures are hand-carved, hand-painted, and they don't just stand there, they move. What Jack Britt has created are little moments of the Old West. The general store where men play checkers, a girl buys candy, a lady tries on a hat. Jack started whittling as a hobby.
I made quite a few, and I decided then I'd like to do something more, and that's when I mechanized them.
A horse and cowboy share a Saturday night bath. The cowboy takes off his boots, the horse takes off his horseshoes. Next door, a blacksmith makes new shoes for the horse. On the set of a Western movie, the director is clearly upset because things are just not going well. There are obvious problems behind the scenes. A number of Jack's creations are coin operated. You stick a quarter in the slot, the quarter goes down, you hear the banjo and the guitar playing, and ultimately the donkey is going to kick it into the trough. Bingo. Another quarter gets you plenty of activity at the circus. And if you like football, a dime gets you a field goal. What Jack would really like is a place to share all this. He just moved it into his house after keeping it in storage for 10 years.
I would like very much to have them back out in the public where families could enjoy them.
He'd like people to see Pinocchio and Tom Sawyer watching the other boys paint his fence. Bits of whittling whimsy that for now are only on display in Jack's garage.
Wood carvings come to life, and you'll be amazed at what Larry Himmel has to show us next. Finally, in this newscast, it's not a modern-day Pinocchio story, but a local craftsman has brought his wood carvings to life.
Using levers and pulleys and small motors, he's created sculpted scenes that are both humorous and historical. Larry Himmel brings us the story.
Yes, this is all done in my own shop right here at home.
Jack Britt is sort of a modern-day Geppetto who has assembled
A collection of mechanized wood carvings. Actually, they're animated by, as I mentioned earlier, by wooden cams and motors.
Most of them are scenes chiseled right out of the Old West.
I used to be a resident wood carver at old Tucson.
Some of the more amazing scenes are coin-activated, and all of them are looking for a home.
Well, I would like to see a place where they could be on display permanently, working with wood, and I've always wanted to provide entertainment for the family.
Jack's shop is filled with mechanical marvels of Americana, one more amazing than the next.
This one I call Pan for Gold.
That is unbelievable. In Jack's workshop, you can take a trip to the country or spend a day at the circus.
Well, your mind doesn't work like everybody else's, does it? It doesn't really, does it?
Well, I wouldn't know how to respond to that.
There's even a salute to the president.
Abraham Lincoln
Was a man of few words, but his creations speak volumes.
My son refers to it as hysterical and historical.
Larry Himmel, KFMB News 8.
Oh, incredible detail.
It is a lost art, and it's being preserved by Jack.
Let's hope